We're here in Honolulu, Hawaii at our annual meeting of the American Society of Reproductive Medicine, and I'm here with Heidi Hayes, who's president of Donor Egg Bank USA. And we were just talking about the changes that are taking place in the donor oocyte programs across the country. Since the egg freezing technology has advanced, more and more programs are moving towards using banked oocytes instead of using fresh donors that are cycled. Heidi, what are some of the advantages for donors who are considering becoming an egg donor using a frozen egg instead of a fresh egg model?
Oh, there are many advantages for the donor. I would say the biggest advantage that donors tell us that they love about the process is that it's convenient for them, that once they have all their screening done, they're able to determine when is the best time for them to cycle. It used to be that a donor would have to first of all wait to be matched with the recipient, and then once they were matched, they would take about 6 weeks to have their menstrual cycles synchronized with the recipient. But now, the donor is able to just say, can we plan that retrieval on my spring break? Or really, maybe it's October is a good time for them to have the retrieval.
This is going to be a big advantage. You know, a lot of our donors, Heidi, are young college co-eds, and they do need to time their donation around exams and their schedules, and this will be a great asset for them. Some of the other advantages to the donors coming through our program are that they really get a complete physical exam. They get an assessment of their ovarian reserve or their quality of their eggs, and it may be a tip-off to find out if they might have problems in the future about having pregnancies of their own. In addition, now working with the Donor Egg Bank USA, our donors are going to receive a complete carrier screening for genetic disorders that might be inherited through their family. They're going to receive a complete blood profile, including their blood type, sexually disease transmitted screening, and personality profile. So there are a host of medical benefits that our donors are going to receive.
And let's not forget the benefit of just helping out a couple. I always love to, whenever I have an opportunity to speak to a donor, to be able to say thank you, because my family is one of those families that we would not have children if it hadn't been for a wonderful donor that gave us that gift. So thank you so much. It's a very rewarding process, and you need to know that every recipient is very grateful for the gift that you're providing.
And not only is it a gift, but we compensate the donors for their time away from their normal activities. There are visits, perhaps 5 or 6 visits they'll have to make to the office for blood tests and ultrasounds. And so there is a very generous compensation for the donors, as well as here in Memphis we have a referral program, so that if you do refer in one of your friends and they're used successfully as a donor, you can also be compensated and rewarded for that. The process for the donors is now mostly online. The initial screening is a short questionnaire, and once that questionnaire is completed, someone from our office will contact you. If you're a suitable candidate, there'll be a more extensive screening that involves your personal history, your medical history, as well as the medical history of your family and relatives. That process may seem fairly extensive, but it's a process to assure that we obtain the best quality donors for our patients.